Here in this car, oh, Becky's all over Tyrone in this car over here. Yeah, get him, Becky. That's right, Tyrone got a big ass smile on his face. I don't know what Becky doing with that left hand though. There's that Tesla Model 3. The government manipulation has made every woman out there want this Tesla Model 3. She got the white seats and everything. White seats. Yep, there's that Model 3, all right. Made it cheaper than $40,000. Made that thing cheaper than $40,000. Like, it's more expensive to buy like a Toyota Camry or to buy a Honda Accord than to buy a damn Model 3. Why? Because the government manipulated the prices. And they've put out fucking tax credits left and right in California and wherever else, New York, and they say, yeah, we want you to buy a Model 3 and you ain't got much of a choice. That's how it works. Right here at Hollis Avenue and 99th Avenue at Dad's Deli. Like, I saw this place on YouTube, so I say, yeah, I think I'm going to pop in, and I wanted to see what it looks like because I saw it on YouTube. So this is like over here in Hollis, as you can see. And it, you know, this is Queens, New York, so there ain't much to look at. I used to drive by this place all the freaking time. Now I actually see it in person. Right. They have like oxtail patties. I'm here to check out the oxtail patties. It's just like a regular like, little store and everything. The oxtail macaroni and cheese patties. But it's funny, you see something on YouTube and then you want to check it out. A lot of people haven't had oxtail. Just give it a try. I gotta stop this video because this goddamn music, it's gonna give me a copyright flag. So I'm getting one oxtail patty with mac and cheese. I'm getting one oxtail patty without mac and cheese, and we'll see how it tastes. He said they're $12 each. I also see they got jerk chicken here. I'm gonna get a copyright flag because of goddamn music. So still nice and early in the day. I think I'm gonna go by Lucid. I'm gonna check out their Lucid Air. I'm gonna take a look at it. After all, I am a shareholder, so we'll see what goes on. Looks good. Here I am at Lucid, and this right here is the Lucid Air. So this is Lucid, and this is a Lucid Air, and they have the fastest car supposedly is actually the Lucid Air Sapphire. That's $250,000. And you can run down Bugattis with that shit on a quarter mile. You can actually fucking destroy them, and there's nothing they can do about it. But that's only in the quarter mile. After that, the Bugatti pretty much eats you alive. So some people say that they like the way the Lucid looks over the Tesla Model S. I think it, you know, it looks good. You know, it's got a bit going for it, but it's like I kind of prefer Tesla's exteriors a little bit more. My problem is I wish they'd stop making these fucking things with such low ceilings so that this way, like, you know, they're bigger. So they got their own Lucid chargers. It looks like somebody's charging theirs, and they got like two here. They got a black one and a white one. So you've probably seen these people on Facebook. They're running like a special. It's like you can lease these things for $1,000 a month or something. I think it's like 36 months, $10,000 10,000 miles a year or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna go up in there and check them out, see what they got, see what they're talking about.
It's the same space in all of the vehicles, you know, especially even in the second row as well. But it's so because we occupy our space a little bit different than other manufacturers. Because technically, size-wise, this is going to be more like a mid-size vehicle on the exterior. Interior is more like a full-size vehicle. Again, just to do that.
Can these drive themselves?
So our vehicles do have the capability. It's just a software update that you're going to have to just put into the vehicle. Currently, we are not giving the vehicle the capability to do that. But again, it is fully equipped to do
Okay, we're gonna drive a Grand Touring.
Because that might make a difference too.
I think the seat's as low as it's gonna go. Yeah, see what it is they make these roofs so low.
They do.
Like they try and make it a coupe or something.
Right, yeah, the aerodynamic effect of it is just too great.
The glass roof I like. The only thing about it is this is actually, for me, like for my height, this is actually kind of low.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure that that's the set height that they've got. But
yeah, the regulation, they have to be in this area.
yeah, are we allowed to write on red here?
No.
No, we're not. Okay. Oh yeah, in fact, it says it right there. Other than that, I mean, this is like really, really nice. I like the material.
I'm excited for you to punch it once we get on that service road, just
Right.
the acceleration a little bit, because that's where we really shine.
Oh, I see. This has the digital side mirrors.
It also has the lane keep assist, so it'll push you back in the lane should you accidentally go over.
But there's no word on when they'll have autonomous driving.
Not so far, no. I don't imagine it's going to be too long, considering it's following the same state protocols as Tesla.
Okay.
I've had like a little sneak peek at it, and it seems like it's pretty much there.
Do they come with the hardware built in,
Yes.
or okay, they already have it, so it just has to be activated.
Payment, right?
All
Exactly. Yeah. So Dream Drive or Dream Drive Pro, we have the 2 radars and a lidar.
Okay.
So it should be smoother than any other self-driving program out there because of that.
Okay, it gets up.
Yeah.
So this is the dual motor one.
Yes.
All right.
It's the Grand Touring as high as it gets.
All right.
In terms of instead of the hyper vehicles, the Sapphire.
Yeah, well, that Sapphire, that really caught my attention when you up there beating Bugattis like that. Yeah, but the 250,000 part, that's the issue I think more people have an issue with. But that's not actually bad considering what is it, like a Lamborghini would cost about, like actually a Huracan would probably be a little bit more than that.
I mean, even the Bugatti is millions.
Do these have adaptive cruise control? Even though they don't have autonomous driving, do they have adaptive cruise control?
Correct, yeah.
All right. But they come with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's standard.
So it can slow itself, stop itself, steer itself in just basic traffic?
So coming to a full stop, I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's the one that I have to make sure, because that I think is implemented with Dream Drive.
Okay.
Stop.
Dream Drive, they call
Dream
it.
Drive, yeah.
How much do they charge for Dream Drive?
Can't tell you.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
It's interesting because when I was working at Tesla back in the day, we was kind of in that startup phase 2 where we couldn't say pricing at that point. It was for a few years. It was pretty brutal, but eventually, once you start selling enough units, the laws get a little bit less strict. But yeah, they have people. I remember even back in the day coming to try to get you to slip up and say the price from the DMV. How you feeling with the massage?
Oh, yeah, the massage is okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
So then at the next light, we're going to go on the service road.
Okay.
To the right. I haven't driven a Lyric yet. I'm curious though.
Go to, like, I can set you up with my dealer if you want, and he can show it to you.
Yeah, I mean,
He can show it to
if
you.
he was able to bring it to the studio, to where we could all.
Nah, I mean on your off hours.
Oh,
On your off hours, yeah, he'll take your, because they have a bunch. See, my problem with GM is at this point they have like all the first and second level trims coming in right now, but I ordered a third level trim, and they say, oh well, because mine is going to come with the self driving. It's going to have Super Cruise, right?
Okay.
And the issue is getting the parts.
So it's called Super Cruise.
Yeah, Super Cruise. That's their self-driving thing. But then they have a newer one called Ultra Cruise. And the Ultra Cruise is going to be in the Celestiq. And the Ultra Cruise is going to be able to do what your Tesla does, where it reads the stop signs,
Right,
and
right.
it reads stoplights, and it
cool.
knows. Yeah, but they should all be able to do that,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned. But I know it's going to take time to actually get the stuff.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that Tesla's going to start doing it if they haven't already in the subscription program. It's where, like, I had it to where I just bought it as part of the package. But now you could discontinue it month by month and then make another round.
yeah, Yeah, this is really nice. Does this have air suspension or is this just a standard strut?
Standard strut, but it actually is infused with oil to give it a light and airy air suspension feel.
Okay.
But you know that our CEO designed the Model S. Are you familiar with that?
Your CEO does that? Oh, so he left Tesla?
Yeah. So he was one of the first design engineers for the Tesla, and he found that with the Model S, it's just so heavy that the air suspension gives up over time.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't want to implement that into his luxury vehicle. He wanted to make this as least serviced as possible. So I actually love it. And although it's a lot lower to the ground than
She wasn't supposed to do that. These people, these idiots are going to get somebody killed out here. Catch up to them. I was wondering why she was looking at me, and I guess her boyfriend decided that, yeah, he was just going to blow past her. Because she looked back here at me, and I was like, oh, she just looking because it's the car? Yeah, the Range Rover. They weren't supposed to turn from that way.
No. They're trying to get ahead.
I was trying to figure out. She was like looking at me. I guess he said, yeah, is he still moving? And it was like, no. Yeah.
Just to get to the gated community home. Are you familiar with this area at all?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So, you've been in Hempstead for the past 3 years.
Yeah. But this area, we used to like just shopping. It's like, I would imagine that it's just legacy home ownership over here.
Oh.
You ain't getting into this area. Because I've looked at the home values over here. It's like everything's $1 million plus, or $2 million plus, or $3 million plus. It's not as bad as, say, the Hamptons, but yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's definitely, yeah. I worked at when I did work at Tesla, one of the main locations I worked at was actually in the same mall here, the Americana, and people just buy cars on their lunch break. It was just no big deal, you know. Like it was like a lot easier to sell vehicles.
Well, they lease a lot, so they're willing to try new things or whatever, because you know, they're basically in competition with each other,
right?
And see who's driving the best, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely a status thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of cold following here for the electric cars, which is great. But they have such great
tax breaks. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like I want those. I want the tax credit. I want my $7,500 tax credit.
Sure.
And on top of that, like you know, you've heard that everything's going electric anyway, and they're forcing you out of gas, and they're forcing you out of coal, they're forcing you out of oil.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense to get in there now while you still can, while you can get that break.
Yeah, no, of course, 'cause that's not gonna last
Basically subsidizing the rich.
They had it for the first 200,000 at Tesla, and that went really quick back in the day.
And then they restored it.
They just recently restored it.
Yeah. No, this government is determined. They are determined to force you into electric vehicles.
Yeah.
And they're passing laws, 2030, you're not allowed to sell gas cars. 2040, you're not allowed to sell gas trucks.
Yeah.
They're determined.
We'll see how that holds up.
They're going to get it through, too.
Yeah, they're saying 50% by 2040, right? 50% of cars on the road will be electric by that point.
Yeah, it may even go a little bit quicker than that, but it may go a little bit quicker. But
That'd be interesting to see.
yeah, but I'm getting a head start, too, because I want my tax credit.
Yeah.
Because $7,500, man, that's my next vacation, man.
That's true. I mean, that's a huge break. And then I remember with the Model X, since it was over 6,000 pounds, they got that tax break on it as well. My favorite part is looking at people's faces. They were so confused looking at the car. They're like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, just tell them, yeah, it's a Lucid. Come on by.
Exactly. You know, I tell this to some of the customers a few weeks ago. For the first time, I saw this driving up next to me at night, and I didn't even recognize it with all the lights and everything. I was like, what the hell is that? But the Lucid emblem and everything glowing up, it really doesn't do justice in the showroom. Seeing this car, it's really cool. This road here is pretty rough, so it's a good feel for the suspension. I believe we're on our 21-inch wheel, so it should be the roughest, which I like. I want you to see how...
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, right? We took the Taycan on here last week, and it was a nightmare, the suspension.
Well, the Taycan's too small. It's way too small. Like I'm fitting this, sitting in it, I'm relatively comfortable, but that Taycan is... I might as well be trying to get into a 911. I think they're having trouble with their sales at this point.
Oh, really?
Because I've noticed a lot of those things just sitting, and I haven't seen a lot of those moving. See, you know, people are looking for bigger cars, you know?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that we've noticed. Most of the demographic here for the EVs, they just
Because you got a huge back seat back there. Like,
yeah, it's a chauffeur vehicle. I've never been more comfortable in the back seat.
Yeah, got a huge back seat.
Did you get a chance to sit in there in the back seat yet?
I took a look at the back seat. I know I'd be okay back there.
Yeah, it's the same as the S550 in terms of spec size. So yeah, very chauffeur-esque. But this here, ambient lighting, this is one of my favorite.
Oh, that's nice. It's kind of like the Bugatti.
Exactly. Yeah, that reminded me of the Bugatti interior as well. And then underneath the seats and the door sills will glow as well. If you get the glass canopy.
Oh, there's a Maybach. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
They got the two-tone on the outside too.
Yeah. I actually don't like that paint job. I like the original Maybach. You remember how it had the two-tone on the side, not like the top and the bottom? The 62 and the 57.
No,
that was a while ago. That was like,
know they came out that long ago.
Oh yeah.
Maybach.
When they first started talking about Maybachs, that's what they were talking about. Now a Maybach is just like a trim of an S-Class at this point. It's a stretched S-Class with a two-tone trim.
I'm sure the Brabus will become a lot more accessible as well soon. Once you get the name out there.
Well, man, when I was over in Dubai, and you go to those car dealerships over there, and you go, they have a Brabus dealership. I actually was there, and it's like they'll put anything together over there. But everything they're selling, because again, those people are out competing each other. And now you got all these rich oil sheikhs. Right. So basically, you're trying to come up with the next more expensive, nicer thing.
Right.
I should turn here, right?
Next one.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, no, and it's, I just can't seem like every week I see a different spec of it where it's just bigger and bulkier and like it's incredible.
They try to make it bespoke, so it's like the interior you can make it any color you want. It's like pink, sky blue, orange.
That is unlike anything.
I do think what they really should do is when they do make those, they shouldn't color the top because you get a lot of glare.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had even some people say this one here.
Okay.
Just the stitch on this alone, they say, is enough of a distraction. Some people say so. So I can only imagine a full colored dash.
Now, what's the warranty on these? Like the battery warranties, how long?
8 year, 100,000. That's for all the batteries in both drivetrain.
Okay, and the car?
The car itself, bumper to bumper, 4 year, 50, pretty standard. We even have a 10-year unlimited mile warranty on the paint. Should anything natural happen to it, we can take care of that. If you're comfortable reversing it, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Do you want me to put the creep on for this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drive it as is. As long as they give you a decent trajectory, it's not that bad.
Yeah. This has been my favorite 360 camera that I've seen.
That should be enough space for you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad at all. Oh, it gives you inches. I like that.
That's towards the curve. So yeah, it's perfect. Amazing.
All right.
And then I think the lyric's the same. Turning it off is just getting out and walking away.
Is it just the what is it? This is the key.
There's 2 of those, 2 key cards, and your cell phone.
Okay. So these don't work on like the credit cards.
They do. Yeah. We give you 2 of those as well.
Oh. A little bit low. A little low, but other than that, the car is fantastic.
Yes, this is not exactly what the home connector would look like, but pretty similar. This will give you anywhere between 30 and 60 miles of range per hour at home.
Do they charge you for a step 2 or they give you with the car?
You'd have to purchase it. Yeah,
How much is one of these?
Can't tell you.
Oh, right. Is that your car?
No, mine's on the other side.
Oh, okay.
They got a body kit on it, though. Pretty cool.
Who does the charging go through? Is it like Charge America or whatever?
Electrify America.
Electrify America?
So, depending on the trim that you purchase, we'll give you a year or 2 of completely free charging, unlimited. Oh, these are the 19-inch wheels, so these are the smaller wheels. Oh, look, a Rivian. Have you seen these ones yet? Watch out.
Uh-oh. Oh, a Rivian.
Yeah,
I've seen those. I'm not interested. I don't really like the design.
I'm not a big fan of it either. The circular lights,
Yeah, it just looks weird. It looks like something Dyson would make. Yeah. Oh, this guy got a Ferrari. I think that's a Testarossa, maybe a 430.
Oh, yeah, he's actually parked on the opposite side.
Oh yeah, I saw him before. Yeah, I saw him out there. Okay. All right. So, unfortunately, they don't have a sales license, so they're not allowed to tell you numbers and everything. But what I can say is that the lowest version of this car, the reason why I even came in to check it out, the lowest version of this car, they're leasing for $1,000 a month with $10,000 down, and they're leasing it at $1,000 a month, right? After that, you go up to the higher trim levels, and they get faster. The one that I just drove had like 1,000-something horsepower, and that was a Grand Touring, right? So the metal roof is standard, but the glass roof is optional. So basically, the one that they're advertising on Facebook is like the base version, where you don't get the heated, cooled massage seats. Now, from what I saw, the main things I want is heated, cooled massage seats and a glass moonroof. And as long, I think you pay about, I think it probably comes out closer to $1,200, maybe even $1,300. But the base version is $1,000 a month with $10,000 down. So I had to check it out. I'm a shareholder in Lucid because, as you know, I've been trying to get y'all suckers to get into these EV companies. I've been trying to get y'all into Lordstown, Rivian, Lucid, Tesla for the longest, but some of y'all would rather invest your money in fucking Dogecoin. So what can I say? It's like, you know, you do what you want to do. But this is Lucid, and this is very, very nice, very, very comfortable. I would like to check out and see what insurance quotes are like on this car. But this is definitely pretty cool. I tell you, after some depreciation, I could see these things selling pretty well, because even the one I drove had like a 400-mile range. So that's pretty cool. So again, I'm a Lucid shareholder. I'm impressed with the product. They say they got an SUV coming next year. And I think it's a very impressive product. Why is this lady going near my car? Okay, so anyway, yes, it's very, very, very impressive. And I like it. And yeah, so, you know, if you're interested in getting an electric car, that's an electric luxury car for $1,000 a month, this is what Lucid's offering. It's very comfortable, very fast. I like it. Yeah. I just went in there because they have a lease special. They have a lease special for $1,000 a month, and I think it's on the base model. And I just went in there and drove it, and we just went around, and very fast, very powerful. And yeah, I ordered a Cadillac, and I'm waiting for them to hurry up and deliver that electric. Yeah, it's called the Lyric.
My husband has a
Tesla?
no Sonic.
Wait, a what? A Sonic?
No,
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine, but yeah, if you like it, you should go check them out. Oh, well, those Nissans are pretty good. What's that, a Rogue? Yeah, the Rogue that's a pretty nice car. It's not electric, but hey. All right, you have a good day. Yeah, you see, I fit right in with the bourgeois. I'm bourgeois truck right now. I'm bourgeois truck. And you got to be, in order to come here to Americana Manhasset with all the bourgeois stores, you got to be very, very bourgeois. And me, you know, I'm bourgeois. My middle name is bourgeois. I'm bourgeois truck. Bourgeois. Indochino. We got Brooks Brothers. We got Crate and Barrel. We got my Charles Schwab. The people got all my damn money and my stocks are right here. We got everything right here. This is bourgeois. See, a lot of y'all don't know about bourgeois. Y'all want to shop in them ghetto ass stores. It's like, I don't do that. We're bourgeois over here. Bourgeoisie truck, yo. Let's see. We got the Apple store. We got the Nike store. Look at this. They call this Americana Manhasset. So basically what they do is they take all of the rich stores that poor people can't afford to shop at, and they put them all together. Look at this. You got Polo, Ralph Lauren. You got Tiffany & Co. You got all these cars. Everybody got rich cars. Got Hermes. Everybody's got expensive cars. Everybody's rich over here. We got the Alfa Romeos right here. Prada. Look at this. What you do is you take all of the stores that poor people can't afford to shop at, and you put them all together, and that keeps the poors out. That's how it works. Look at this. You got Tory Burch. Tory Burch right there. Rich people, rich. Basically, it comes down to a lot of women coming here to spend money on credit cards. That's what it really comes down to. Look at this. Michael Kors. Look at this. She's thinking about how much money she could spend today. Right there, she's thinking about how much money she could spend today. You got Woolard, Villa Furbin, Love Shack, Fancy. I don't know what they sell, but they want to spend some money. It's like, yeah, husbands, all you got to do is hand your wife your credit card and she'll figure out the rest. Sneakerology, Zimmerman. Look at this. Alice and Olivia. Notice there's nothing but Mercedes, CAMG. Everything's rich over here. We keeping the poor people out of here. No poor people. No poor people allowed. Americana Manhasset, something or other, store directory. Like, I need a directory to drive up and down the block, right? So I came over here before to take a look at that Tesla. See, she's up there spending money. She's up there spending money. It's like, husband, just give me your goddamn credit card and shut up. I need to spend some money. Look at this. Harsh lifers. This is bourgeois truck right here. This is the bourgeois edition. Where we got Todd Schneider. I have no idea what they sell. Club Monaco. So apparently, you know, for people who haven't been to Monaco, but they want to dress like they've gone to Monaco, that's what that is. Veronica Beard. Boss, Hugo Boss. You got Cipollini right here. You eating outside. You know, you eating outside and everything. This is the club. You know, we keep the poor people out of here. You know, we got the S-classes, this is the Tesla store, Tesla Model 3. I came over here, I did my video on the Tesla. You got the Porsche right there. Yeah, come on out here, rich boy. Uh-oh, don't hit him, don't hit him. Don't hit him. With that piece of shit Camry, he's gonna sue your ass. Goddamn Camry. Gotta get these poor people out of here. I don't know what's going on, these poor people. Always starting a problem. Poor people in their Camry's about to hit this Porsche. This guy's out of his mind. Look at that. This guy's got the fast Porsche. It must be fast because the brakes are green. Look at this. St. John, Brooks Brothers. Yeah, we got to keep the poor people out of here. Poor people, all they do is come around starting trouble. You see what's happening in California? Democrats got them poor people going wild. They're taking garbage cans and they're walking into the Walgreens and they're throwing all your stuff into the garbage can and stealing it. Look at this. What is this Camry doing? These poor people need to wake the hell up. I don't know why this guy driving around in circles. Freaking poor people, man. Get that guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway. Damn poor people. Keep them out of here. What are you doing? Okay, I understand what's happening. They closed off one of the exits, so I have to drive this way, and then I have to drive out to the left. So that Camry is lost. I'm going to keep him over there because he's poor. You know, so uh-oh. Shit, another Camry. Yeah, come on. Okay, thank you. Freaking moron. All right, so anyway. Yeah, man, these poor people, they just be getting in the way. This is bourgeois truck over here. Bourgeois. Bourgeoisie. French middle class. Louis Vuitton over here. I don't know if you've ever been to Americana Manhasset. Chances are you probably don't even know where the place is because, you know, if you're poor, they're not going to let you in over here. They're not going to let you. Fendi, Jimmy Choo's. She wears Jimmy Choo's. Who wears Jimmy Choo's? That's like a women's shoe or some shit. I don't wear Jimmy Choo's because I'm not a woman. Look at this. Look at it. Cartier. We need glasses that cost $700 for glasses. Got the silver Mercedes S-Class. That's my favorite. I wish that was electric. I'd buy that. There we go. David Yurman. Bulgari. What else? Van Cleef. Yeah, it is what it is. It's like this is how you keep the poor people out of here. Zegna. Like all this shit you can't even pronounce properly because, you know, you're not bourgeois. Gotta be bourgeois. Everybody got the Range Rovers, Grand Cherokees, Mercedes. There's like nothing but Mercedes over here. Mercedes might as well have a dealership right up in here. You know, keep the poor people out of here. Look at this, more Mercedes, AMGs. Yep, I learned a bit. But to tell you the truth, that Lucid drove just like every other electric car that I've ever driven. The only difference between that Lucid and the Tesla is the Lucid had way better interior, and even though it felt just about as fast, the difference ultimately comes down to battery pack range, price, and interior comfort. That's really what it comes down to. And obviously exterior style. But to tell you the truth, these electric cars, they all drive the same. You know, they when you drive one electric car, it basically feels like you've driven them all. Acceleration being the main difference. Like if you're driving, say, a Lucid Air Sapphire, you could beat a Bugatti. But, you know, the base version ain't that fast, but it feels the same. It drives roughly the same. But it's a nice car. I like it. The last time I made a video about the Lucid, I was in the meatpacking district down in Manhattan. No homo there. But it's literally called the meatpacking district because, you know, it's Manhattan. That's where they pack meat, you know. So anyway, you know, and, you know, I'm invested into the company. I've been telling y'all, Lucid, Rivian, Tesla, and Lucid's an American maker. Like, they make that in Arizona. So you should definitely get yourself Lucid stock while it's still low. Because you got to remember, Tesla stock in 2012 was only $30 a share. And then it blew up, you know. That could happen to Lucid too. So the question is, are you going to be in on it or what? Are you going to be in it to win it, or are you not going to be in on it, you know? That's up to you. 'Cause I like to be in it to win it.
To be continued.